Shop smart, shop S-smart.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and all you magnificent miscreants out there? Welcome to another episode of New Book Who Dis.
I'm your host, DeathMetalHero, and with me is a returning friend of the channel, Mr. Justin Belmont. What's going on, Justin? How you tonight?
Going on? Pretty good.
Good, man. Good. I think the last time we had you on the channel was when you were launching Smokes the Fox. Some piece back. Yeah, that was a while ago. You've been kicking out the jams since then, huh, man?
Yeah, I'm working on Smokes 2.
Nice.
Which is going kind of slow, but we have 2 covers that are completed. 5 pages are penciled and inked. You know, the script's all edited. And Mike Barron,
Heck yeah,
came back with a killer script.
Mike's great. I love that dude. He knows comics and he loves comics.
Yeah, he was like building up the action from issue 1, and it kind of continues off where the last issue took place, where he's fighting with Cheney, and then I wanted to stay busy, so I kind of came up with this new book, Pencils Down. It was on accident. It really wasn't something I was planning on putting out.
That's cool. Hey, sometimes that's how things work out. You just got a story that needs to be told, and you go ahead and tell it. So yeah, I mean, that's how it rolls. Before we get too far into them, go ahead and say hi to the chat, because we got some folks hanging out with us. Awesome One says, dude, what's up, Awesome One? Like, totally, bro. And then there's my beautiful lady, Skull Gorgeous. Thank you for being here and for being my editor on the video.
Fine, Feline.
She was looking through the links, and she helped me realize that I had wrong links in the description of the video. So the fact that there are correct links in the video, you can thank Flying Feline. So Skull Gorgeous.
Thank you.
She says, hey, Justin. She says, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Listen to the wise Feline. Yeah, we got Belmont Press in the chat here. What's up? Feline dropping the link for Pencils Down. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So you want to go check out the campaign. Before we get there, go right ahead. That's the link for it. If you want to go ahead and back the book and help the project achieve its goal. What's up, Angela? She says,
hi,
good
Angela.
evening. Cheers. Well, good evening and cheers to you. Thanks for being here, Angela. Catalyst's Vault, Belmont Press. Cool. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you being here. I got you. I know you do, baby. I appreciate it. All right. So what you been reading recently, man? Anything good? Anything really caught your fancy? Anything you really hung up on? Or are you kind of like in writing mode right now and not reading anything?
I like Florida Man.
Oh, yeah. Another Mike Barron project.
Yeah, there's still a stack of books I haven't got to. I just read Mythicals 1. Just finally just finally got to reading that.
Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna read Soul Tack, I think.
Oh, that's such a good book. Like, Craig did such a damn good job with that book, man. Holy shit. Yeah.
But other than that, I'm just working on my project and preparing for a baby.
Oh my! Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
wow.
I've never been a father before that I know of.
That I know of. Let me just qualify that. Yeah.
Just make sure that's known.
Yeah.
But, yeah, February I'm supposed to have a baby girl.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Thank you. We're getting everything ready. We just had a baby shower, and
awesome.
Just putting together stuff and just preparing right now. Nesting, I guess they call it.
Yeah, getting ready for a major life change.
Yes.
A happy life change, man. That's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. She already owns more outfits than me.
That will likely continue throughout her life.
Hey, Woodrow.
Hail, mine. Let's see. What's up, Citizen Ronan? Thank you for being here, Zah. Feline says, wait, socks can have babies? wait, I got something for this. There we go. That's funny.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, anything can happen during your life. You don't know.
Right? Feline says, congrats.
Thank
we
you.
got Bancroft in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Those cards you've been kicking out, man, look fantastic. Good stuff, dude. So yeah, you've been catching up on your two read pile. I've got a pile of my own over there next to the bed. I got let's see, got my Cordrath, the first one that came in that I need to read. I've got my the Dracula book from Kelly Jones and Matt Wagner. Haven't finished that one yet. Let's see. I've also got what the hell was the Carlo Rose book? Deathsworn. I got Deathsworn in a while back, and I haven't read that yet. And I'm looking forward to reading that one. I got a whole stack of books over there that I need to read, man. You know, when you're working on a book, it takes up a lot of time. I feel like we should be well read. We should read the stuff that, you know, is in the scene that's around us, you know, and especially the stuff that we get that we're backing. We should definitely read. But sometimes it's hard to find the time to do it, man. You know, because you know, it takes a lot of time to create these things. I am currently on the last 2 pages of Mercenary Guild, penciling and inking the last 2 pages of the first issue of Mercenary Guild. So yeah, that'll be we'll be launching that later on this year.
Nice.
Bancroft says Deathsworn is fire. Yeah, it looks fire. I've looked through it, and man, Carl killed it on that book. I don't know, he's kind of disappeared. I reached out to him to see if he wanted to, you know, come hang out for What's in the Box when I got it, but I never heard anything from him. So I'm afraid Carl has you know, disappeared into the wastelands of Ireland and never to be seen again. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully we'll see Carl again soon. Maybe when he's got a new book for us, you know. Disappearing like Kelsey and then reappearing later when he's got something new to show. So we'll see. Bancroft also says, cheers, bro, on the impending child.
Yeah, it's going to be a big change. That's why, you know, I gave myself a lot of time to get this new book out to you guys. But, you know, we are 50% completed. Just got the colors. And you know, some changes were made, very small things, but it's looking great right now.
Awesome.
And moving, you know, pretty fast. I like the speed that it's going, and the quality is good. That's the main thing. I'm worried about the quality more than anything, more than the speed.
Quality over quantity, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
far too often a lot of things get cranked out, and we see this a lot in, you know, the mainstream, you know, working in the comic shop like I did for, you know, the better part of a decade. I saw all manner of various stripes of quality come out, and you could always tell the books that were rushed to meet a deadline rather than the ones that, you know, actually had time to finish and you know, be good. Bancroft says Carl LaRoe is still active on Instagram. Well, I'm gonna have to go find him on Instagram and follow him on Instagram. I always forget that I have an Instagram. Yeah. Also, I forget Facebook and stuff like that too. Hit that like button. Yes, listen to the wise feline, and hit that link so you can go check out Pencils Down. Well, I'm glad that you're focusing on quality as opposed to just, we got to get it out and done now. You know, there's a quote by I believe it's the guy that created Mario, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but basically, you know, a late game will eventually come out and be good. You know, but a messed up game is messed up forever. I mean, granted, video games have, like, you know, day one patches now that you know, fix everything, but we don't have that luxury when it comes to comic books. You know, this goes to print, and once it goes to print, it's stuck that way. So you better make sure it's good and right before you send it to print. Otherwise, you know, it's just going to be that way. You know, you can fix digital editions, but you can't fix print. You know.
Yep, that's why.
Rip ET for Atari. That is
I was just
correct.
gonna say that. Yeah, that cartridge was made in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
And under a crunch, and it has like all these problems with it and bugs. I remember getting stuck in the same screen and having to restart the game because it just had a lot of problems.
That game is responsible for the video game crash of 1983. Parents literally just about rioted to bring that game back because the game was terrible. Kids couldn't play it. They were upset. They wanted it to come out in time for the to capitalize on the movie, and they wanted it to be in time for Christmas. And so they just cranked that thing out, and it's one of the most dog shit games ever created for any video game system. And see, I still have an ET cartridge. Holy shit, man. Hold on to it. It might be worth something because the vast majority of them literally got put into a landfill out in I want to say the Nevada desert. And they just yep, dumped it into a landfill and forgot about it. People shit on the developer, but it was the studio's fault. Absolutely. It was 100% the studio's fault. The developer was like, yo, we need more time for this. There's no way we can make this deadline. And they're like, we don't care. Just fucking do it. And so they cranked out what they could within the time frame that they were given. And, well, yeah. We almost didn't have a video game industry after that. That's why the Nintendo, when it released over in America, had to be the Nintendo Entertainment System, and it was sold with that robot thing. You remember the little
Roby or Robbie
toy? Yeah. It had to be Robbie the robot. It had to be a toy. It couldn't be a video game console because people weren't buying video game consoles. Always take your time when cranking. Exactly. You don't want to accidentally crank something off. Or out wrong.
They come out right.
Yeah. However that works, be careful. That's the moral of the story: is take your time and be careful with what you're working on, cranking on, all that. So tell me a little bit about this story, Pencils Down. Like, where did this story come from? You said it just kind of happened by accident. How did it come about?
Well, first thing that happened was the actual Pencils Down time period.
I remember that.
Comics. It was around the COVID time.
Yep.
Period.
And lockdowns and all that fun.
Yeah, but I came up with the idea later on when I was reminiscing about that time period.
Right.
I think I might have saw something on my timeline or something that I was thinking about it, and I was like, "That's a cool name, Pencils Down. It'd make a good name for a comic book, but how can I work that story into a character or to a comic?" And then, I just thought about it, and then I pulled out a notebook, and I just usually use a pen when I sketch, not a pencil. And I just sketched out this pencil with jacked arms, with the number 2 on his chest, like Superman.
Right.
And he's kind of floating there. Then I had the idea, maybe he gets around on like 11 by 17 paper, like Silver Surfer, like flies around. And then I was like, I don't know. And I kind of ditched that idea. And then I came up with a sharpener gun, like those old school pencil sharpeners that you got to crank.
Oh yeah.
So I thought, it kind of looks like one of those, those guns in the like the Civil War where they crank the guns, the turrets.
No.
The Gatling guns.
Yeah, the old school hand crank Gatling guns. Yeah.
So I was thinking this pencil is magical and it can like morph objects into similar objects, so it takes the pencil sharpener, a standard one, and makes it into like a Gatling gun with his magic. So he has, some abilities, but he has limits to what he can do.
Right.
And now he like magically floats like in the air, kind of like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like what's his name?
Like
Master Shake.
Yeah.
Or Master Shake. Yeah, how they just float in the air like that.
Oh yeah.
And I dropped it in my DM group, and a couple guys laughed, and then Eric Hodson, the creator of Dreaded Dinosaur, and he did The Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
he's in our group, and I asked him if he would take my sketch, and overhaul it. And he kind of took the 2 from the chest and put it on his arm as a tattoo, and then gave the sharpener gun a grip, kind of like a tape gun has.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I looked at that, that pose. I liked the sketch so much that I told him that I wanted to commission him to do a cover. And then I asked Hojo if he would do the script for me. And I told him, how it was going to go. I came up with the origin story. Basically, how it goes is the artist is working for the big two, right?
Right.
And then he loses his job. And then he wants to get revenge. He wants to get back at them. And he gets out his Ouija board. He dusts it off.
Oh, no.
And he's got a seance going at his house, and he's trying to summon a demon to revenge him, to get back at them. And what happens is,
Oh yeah, this will work out well.
but what happens is things go wrong when his number 2 pencil falls off his drafting table and lands on the board. And actually, the pencil comes to life. And he's sick of the artist because he's been drawing woke shit, and now he's manifested over the Ouija board, and he's pissed off. So that's how the story begins. And I told Hojo that origin, and he kind of took it from there and made this fun story.
Nice. So it's kind of like it's a parody story. It's
it's a parody, satire.
Parody. Just for shits and giggles, basically.
Yeah.
So here's the cover, and this is you can see the tattoo on his arm there, and he's got his tape gun, Gatling gun, pencil sharpener.
Yep.
Nice, and that's actually the cover done by Eric Hodgkinson. So we'll go ahead and bring up the campaign here. We'll take a look at it. I mean, it's a hell of a story, and it's funny how sometimes you come across things in real life, and they just they just kind of inspire a story and then you just kind of run with it from there. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer. Yeah. Nice. Dillard drawing the interior is fantastic. Heck yeah. And who did your trailer?
Good stuff.
Heck yeah, that's what I thought. The music, the background music, definitely sounded like something Good Stuff would go for. He and I have similar tastes in music. So heck yeah, that's a great trailer.
Yeah, so this comic is getting a lot of attention online. It's been talked about. It did catch the eye of Ethan Van Sciver, and he was on stream, and he came up with an idea for a new cover,
okay,
and hired Sven Stoffels to draw this cover, and asked him live. He goes, "I know your cover, right? I want you to make this cover." And then he described what he wanted, and he banged it out in like the next day. So like,
wow,
a day turnaround.
Right on.
And BVS has never done that before. Like, commissioned a cover for somebody else's campaign. So that's the cover right there.
Yeah.
And
of course, so there he is on the computer. Yeah.
Yeah, we just debuted that the other day, and people have been liking the cover and backing it. And if people already backed already, they can actually get the cover as an add-on and not pay shipping again.
Nice. Well, there you go. So if you want to get, so you got 3 covers. So you got the main cover by Eric, you got Corey doing a bitching cover, and then Sven's cover, and then we got a Dillard cover.
Yeah, that's upcoming cover. Hasn't started yet, but
nice.
We are going to begin pretty soon. There's actually going to be people drawn into that cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a drawn in tier for that.
People do like the drawn in tiers. I have noticed people really enjoy being drawn into the comic book. You know, they want the story to draw them in as well, but they do enjoy it when they are able to get drawn into the comic book as well. So that's cool,
Yep.
man. And so the Sven cover is now your featured tier, I see.
Yep.
Heck
And
yeah.
you get the digital PDF as well, and it comes with the line art, just Dillard's line art,
cool.
and also the standard edition. So 2 different PDFs for that. So
Nice. So you can see just what the interiors look like without the colors. Now I know that that Dillard's doing the interiors. Is he also doing the colors, or is somebody else doing your color work?
no, actually, Gonzalo, the colorist and artist of Soltac, is doing the cover.
Awesome.
The interior colors.
Heck yeah, he does great work, man. Some good looking colors here. So you can see examples of the interior pages. Here's the quintessential moment of the pencil falling down on the Ouija board and becoming demon possessed and being brought to life in all of his manic glory. He looks a little crazy, just a little psychotic there. Thank you, Feline, for dropping the link for Good Stuff's video stuff. Yeah, if you need videos made, need a trailer, hit Good Stuff up. He does good work. It's good stuff, huh? Okay.
Yep. He always does a great job when he's doing a video.
He does indeed. And then we've got Fanta showing up in the book, huh? Dark Angel's stunning debut in Pencils Down.
Yeah,
That's
she's a
cool.
big part of the community, and I had to put her in. And she has this alter ego, Dark Angel. And I told Dillard, or Hojo to put her in the script. And then Dillard asked me if I wanted a sexy Fanta or a weird. So I went with sexy, and then he kind of overdid it, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's comic books, it's
Yeah.
people in comics, they're the pinnacle physical look of humans. It's what superheroes are. They're supposed to be these I don't know, like the Greek gods, the Adonises and whatnot. It's supposed to be the peak physical equivalent of. Now, granted, there are not that in comics, but generally speaking, your main characters, your heroes, and whatnot. This is what comic books usually go for, so understandable. As number 2 descends into the slums, nothing will stand in his way. So there's is that Smokes right there?
No. That's a Spotlight cat.
Okay.
We got Dark Gift and Doc smoking in the back of that dumpster.
Right here.
Yeah.
So you got all kinds of little call outs and shout outs and stuff. No weebs allowed. I'm guessing this is Mo Biggs.
And then we got that Asta everybody used to draw.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody used to draw this S in their notebooks back in the day. Yes, indeed. Love Fanta. Yes, indeed. Fanta is awesome. She is good peeps.
You got Finatra with his man bun.
Is that what that is? I thought that was a hat.
No, it's a man bun.
That's fucking funny. Heck yeah. Manic face here. Dillard's doing some fun cartoony stuff. Very, very over the top. And it seems like it fits this story really well.
Yeah, so how he became part of the project was he posted on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it now.
Twix.
That he was Twix.
Yeah.
Twixer. He was looking for work. Something fell through or whatever, and I hit him up immediately because now I had the script. And then I got Aldous on board because I know he did Cash Grab. And he'll be a perfect editor for this book. And he loved the script, and he usually doesn't like anything. You know what I mean? That's why that's another reason why I wanted to hire him, because I wanted him to rip it apart and then help fix it.
Right.
And he didn't find much wrong with it. He does a couple, a few different things that we changed, not much.
Right.
but Dillard understood what we were going for. He understood the humor, and he kind of has a style like Sam Keith, similar, because he does really killer detailed like anatomy. So you look at his
Hmm.
muscles and stuff, and then if you look at the background, it's a contrast where it's super cartoonish,
Right.
like like a Ren and Stimpy cartoon kind of.
Bringing the focus to the characters and what's going, what they're doing, as opposed to taking focus away onto the background. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Because your eye is immediately drawn to the thing that has more detail, and that it's a good way to balance it out and good way to direct the eye, as it were. Look at that great line art. Yeah, Dillard does good stuff, man. I think that was a good get for this project, dude. It's a good call, and he seems like he's having fun on this one. Now, how many pages is this?
It's a 12-page story, but it's going to be a 24-page comic book.
Mm.
I'm going to have a bunch of fan art in there. I've already gotten submissions, and it's going to be packed with fun stuff. And then it's going to be like the origin story,
Right.
0 issue. And then if all goes well, I will make a full comic, a 24-page story. See how it goes.
Right.
So this is this was out of the blue. It wasn't something I was expected to make. If you guys have Weaponized Werewolf at home, it's going to be similar to that comic book.
Okay.
That was a 12-page story as well, and I had extras and stuff inside of it. So it's just a really cool book, and that's why I made it affordable. If anybody wants it, it's $8 for the PDF,
Mm-hmm.
and that comes with the line art edition. And then also I have all my comics for $20. So if anybody wants to get my whole inventory, I have that.
Oh wow!
Down. Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, yeah, right there.
Ultimate digital collection for $20.
Yeah, and that's everything, and that comes with the art. Line art editions for Smokes and Weaponized Werewolf, and then the pencils only Smokes edition, and bonus content, and pencils down, and everything you're going to get for $20. I mean, you can't beat that.
It's a lot of content for $20.
Yeah, I wanted to make it affordable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And fun. It's a fun project. It includes a lot of the community. I wanted to shine a spotlight on artists. That's why I wanted the other half of the book to be like pretty much fan art.
Right.
I want to show there's other artists out there that need a shot, that need to get looked at, and so I'm trying to publish them in this book. I'm not Marvel or DC, but some exposure is better than nothing, and I wanted to represent as much as as our community as I could.
Sure.
In this book. And I'm already starting to get some submissions. This is from Omer Glitch. He's an artist that's been around drawing stuff. That's supposed to be Shadowhawk on his shoulder.
I was wondering if that was Shadowhawk.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen Omer show up in chats here and there. Usually on For Comics Sake over on Krager's channel, which they'll be doing a episode tonight at 11. Make sure that you're subscribed so you can go check them out. And then I wasn't able to discern this this signature. Who is this?
That's Marcus Killebrew.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, Marcus is great.
It was a huge piece, man. He had to go to the FedEx store to get it scanned.
Yeah,
it was like 20-something inches by something.
Holy crap!
It was a big boy, and it had an outline going landscape. So we had to take that out to otherwise we'd have to shrink it down a lot.
Right.
So we had to take that rectangle background out of it, but looks good.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
So that's the second person to send me a high resolution scan for the book.
Now, are you still taking submissions for the fan art section of the book?
Yes, and I'm going to actually announce a fan art contest, which these guys can be a part of. So sending it early, it doesn't matter if you send it early or just as long as you submit it before the end of the contest.
Right. When is the end of the contest?
I think it's going to be like March or something. It's
okay. So people got a little bit of time. Yeah,
there's going to be enough time. I don't want people rushing there. I know the holidays are coming up. I don't want somebody worrying about an art contest when they're trying to get Christmas presents or something. So there's going to be plenty of time. And I want to put in the best best artwork. And if I can, I'll even increase the page size and put some more drawings in there and stuff.
Right on. Showcase more of this scene over here. There are so many incredibly talented individuals, like artists and writers. It is incredible how much talent is over in this indie scene. And you get a chance to showcase more of it. For those that submit. What's the prize going to be if they win the art contest?
It's going to be a cash prize for first.
Ooh, hey, people like cash. Yeah. Cash is good.
And everybody's going to be listed in the Hall of Thanks. It's going to be a thank you page in the book, as well as the creative team and anybody who had a part in helping create the comic book is going to get in there. And you can actually, if you back $20 or more, you have the option to add your name to the Hall of Thanks.
Nice.
For $10 more. If you spend 20 or more, for $10 more, you can get on this thank you page.
Right on.
So it's kind of like a tip to me to make so I can use it towards making more comic books. Just going right back into Belmont Press.
Sure.
And then we got that's the vault.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is the vault here?
It's all my comics from my last campaign, so you get both Smokes covers. One of them's a Don Perlin, Bob Layton cover, which is nearly sold out, and now Don Perlin is now gone. He's passed away.
Oh, wow.
Not too long ago.
Yeah.
And he was a legend, the creator of Bloodshot and Moon Knight.
Wow.
But
so that's cool. That's a heck of a get for Smokes the Fox.
Yes, and that cover will be sold out. I think I have 2 more copies after those. I think I have 2 left of the vault tier, and then I have 2 more copies after that. So 4 copies left of the Perlin cover. So it's going to be sold out very soon.
Wow.
Someone wants to pick it up. So it's $60 for everything I ever came out with for the standard covers, but it's missing the new cover because it didn't exist yet when I made this. But you can add it on for $15 more and get it without paying extra shipping. So
and that's actually cheaper than if you were just to buy the Sven cover by itself. So I mean, it's if you want to catch up on everything that Belmont Press has put out, this is your opportunity right here.
Yep, or you can get it for $20 digitally.
Yeah. And then so the drawn in tier is sold out. All 4 of those have been claimed. See, people love those drawn in tiers, man. They really do. They dig them. So, and there's only 2 left of this vault tier. So if you're thinking about grabbing all this stuff, go ahead and grab it. Feline has graciously dropped the link in the chat for you guys to hit. So go check out that link. Go back to book. Get you some comics.
Yeah, we're getting really close to being funded. We're under $500 away, and I know the clock says 3 days, but actually that's the first 30 days, so I'm gonna restart it. But I'm gonna leave it like this, so maybe Indiegogo will put it on the home page or something to give me a little bit of promotion.
Maybe Indiegogo will do their job as a platform, and
maybe they'll help me out for once.
Right. That would be nice. So engraved pencils for the first 100 physical backers, huh? That's awesome.
I think we have a few left. I don't know. I'm not really the greatest at math, but I added it up the other day. I think there's a few left, but there's not many. So we're almost through 100 physical backers, and we got a bunch of digital backers as well. But yeah, it's a cool. It's a laser engraved pencil that I got. On Etsy.
That's cool. Yeah,
I got a great deal on it, and it's the same pencil as number 2 is.
Oh yeah, just the standard school number 2 pencil, which is technically an HB lead. For anybody out there wondering what number 2 pencils are in relation to like the scale that you see, like because you've got the H all the way up to like 9H, which is a super hard lead. And then, B goes up to 9 as well, which is super soft. So, yeah, and you get your varying degrees. HB is like right in the middle, little soft, little hard, it's right there in the middle. And
Yeah.
Feline says, laser engraved, you say? Yes. He
That's
did
what I was
indeed.
told. That's what I was told. Yes.
Yeah. The reason why she's asking is because she does laser engraving as well. She did the cutting boards for the Good
Oh, those
Stuff's
are nice. Yeah,
cookbook
I saw
campaign.
that.
Yeah, they turned out real good, and so she's actually taking commissions for
Oh, really?
custom laser engraved stuff right now. Yep. She makes custom jewelry as well. She does all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, she's got a laser engraver and she's kicking out the jams with it.
I don't know if you need a special one because it's kind of small area that to laser. It's kind of to fit on the pencil. I don't know if you needed like a special like more expensive laser engraver or whatever. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Yeah, she's got the laser that she's got actually does really small intricate stuff.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, she showed me some. She's actually working on a commission for somebody right now, and just a tiniest little thing with nice detail. It's pretty damn cool what she's able to do with that laser. So yeah, if you're looking for something, hit her up.
All right.
But yeah, all down to the minute detail. She actually did some custom. She actually did some custom engravings on the cutting boards for Shadowhawk and for Woodrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, those lasers are cool. I like those, but
it's pretty impressive. I gotta admit, it's pretty damn impressive what she's been able to do with that laser. Yeah, you're welcome, baby. And yeah, she says she can do tiny. Yep. That is no issue. Tiny with detail. It's pretty impressive. Speaking of impressive, 6 a.m. Is it really an indie campaign if you don't have a 6 a.m. sticker? I mean, honestly.
no, it's not. So
yeah,
5K we fund, and that 6K we get the sticker, the first sticker, and then there's actually another.
We need to get him. We need to get him to 6K. Everybody needs this 6 a.m. sticker. Come on now. This is awesome.
Yeah, I thought it came out great.
Oh, I love Six's work. He does good stuff. Have you seen the stuff that he's been doing with his Starfetched book?
Yeah, I'm watching that.
I can't wait for that book to come out. That's going to be a lot of fun. He's been putting in work on that book for a long time. But yeah, that's awesome. I love the sticker idea, and I love his style. It's so fun. Oh, and the Dark Angel sticker is locked. So we get you to 7K, end up with 2 6 a.m. stickers. How fucking cool is that?
I'll probably announce more stretch goals if it gets there. But last time, I showed them too early and then it didn't get there. Then I wish that I didn't show what I was going to do because I could have used them for the next, campaign or whatever and kept it a secret. So I'm just going to, show them as they come, and think of some new ones. You know what I mean? If we get past them, I can come up with new ideas.
Absolutely.
I do want to get one of Fanta. I asked her if she wanted to be a sticker. She said, she was really, really, really happy and excited about it.
Yeah, I bet. Feline says, love the pencil sharpener gun. Yeah, 6 really did a good job of making it look like a gun. Really, really playing with the narrative and the character design. I like it. All right, and add-ons. Smoke's Iron Age cards by Adam Miller. Oh, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, I was part of the 42 card set.
Yeah,
he's kind of like the Joe Jusko of the indie comic scene.
He does damn good work, man. Adam he's incredible. The paintings that he does, the digital paintings that he does, it's impressive, man.
Yeah, so he asked me, if I wanted some cards, and he told me I could do whatever I wanted with them, so I can, give them away, sell them, whatever. So I decided to put them on this campaign as an add-on for $2. You can grab one.
Heck, that's great, man. Indie cards. I know some people may not dig cards or the bookmarks or whatnot, but man, back in the day, I used to collect, like my dad and I would go to the comic shop. I'd pick up comics, and I would also, I'd save up my allowance, and we'd get like a box of cards, and then we'd open them all and see if we got the entire set and try to get all the chase cards. So I don't know. trading cards have always had like a you know, they've always been special to me. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for trading cards. You know,
Well,
I still have all of my old cards.
I first started collecting like Garbage Pail Kids and
Yeah,
87 Tops baseball cards
yeah, man.
and stuff like that. And then I moved on to comics, and then the Joe. I remember the Joe Jusko
Oh yeah, the Marvel masterpieces.
Marvel
Yeah,
Masterpiece
dude.
card set. I mean,
Yeah.
incredible stuff. People still talk about it today, and it's just the stuff that Adam's doing is just great. And and I didn't have to pay a cent. All I had to do is sign the rights over so he can use my character, and sell the cards, and
Right.
I get nothing out of the selling of his cards, and then I can I can sell the card as well. So I can
Right.
make a couple dollars on it, and I can actually print this file. I just can't make cards, so I can make this into a print.
Yeah, you could do like a little mini print, like the size of a comic or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can
That's cool.
do it. Yeah, or I can do like make it a cover even.
Oh, rad. Okay. That would
So
make a pretty damn good cover.
Yeah, so I might do something like that with it. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. It's indie creators helping one another. That's cool, man. I dig that. That's fun. I mean, that's what comics should be, right? Comics are supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be having fun over here. Like if you ain't having fun while making comics, you might be doing it wrong. Just my opinion, but comics should be fun, and there's plenty of room for everybody to make something cool. Just it adds to the zeitgeist. All right, and you got keychains and a magnet. That's cool. See, this is kind of tchotchkes that people dig. A little different.
Yeah, Sticker Mule made these for me.
Nice.
One's acrylic and metal keychain,
Oh,
and then
acrylic and
die
metal.
cut.
Nice. Okay.
Die cut magnet.
Right on. Heck yeah, people like magnets. I've got a metal filing cabinet that I put all the magnets on that I get with campaigns and stuff. It's cool to walk by the file cabinet because it's a tall filing cabinet, and just to see it plastered with magnets. I like stickers as well, but stickers are you put them on something and they're kind of they're stuck there. You can peel them off, but it's probably not gonna be able to put it anywhere else. But magnets, you just stick them on something metal, and if you want to move it, you can move it. So
yeah, my mom just sent me one of the old magnets she used to have on the fridge at home.
Nice.
It was a Challenger. Remember that when the Challenger blew up?
Oh yeah.
And I had a magnet on a refrigerator. I forgot all about it. And then one day I got something in the mail from my mom, and I look in there, and that's the Challenger magnet was in there. So I put it on my fridge. So yeah, they last forever. You know what I mean? Magnets, they're a good memory.
Sure.
When I go on vacation or something like that, I like to pick up a magnet and add it to my fridge.
Oh, and it's they're decoration for your fridge, because sometimes fridges can be a little boring. I mean, unless you got, one of those fridges with like a window or something like it that you can look in, then you don't really need to decorate the fridge. But, I remember being in my condo and just, plastering the fridge with all the different magnets and stuff like that. It's decoration. Now I got the file cabinet, and so I do it with that. So yeah, I dig magnets. And all right. So got all the words and stuff down here, and got the cover artists, creative team. Yep. So yeah, it's cool, man, and pretty straightforward campaign. A lot of. Go ahead.
The 3 covers right there.
Yeah.
You scroll down. Now there's 4 covers. So if you want 4 covers, you just buy that 3 cover tier, and then you can add the 4th as an add-on. So. Makes it pretty easy. And like I said, if anybody already backed this tier, they can I sent them an email, and they can add it for $15 more without paying shipping again. So
well, there you go. Making it easy for people to get all the covers.
Yep, I was only expecting to make 3 covers. So But if someone offers to make a cover for you for your campaign,
Mhm.
I cannot say no to that, and it came out
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it's a
Especially
fun
if they
project.
offer to pay the artist to do it. So I mean, you know,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
that's pretty fucking rad, man. You know.
I said, "Are you going to be able to finish the thumbnails?" He's like, "Thumbnails? I'm going to finish the whole cover tonight."
I mean,
That's how fast he is.
that's
So,
fucking rad, man. You know, it's nice and quick. So there, for those wondering, that's the Sven cover right there. And what else is Sven done? I don't remember.
oh,
I've heard the
Butch
name before.
Killigan.
What is it?
It's called Butch Killigan.
Okay, all right.
Have you
I've
heard
heard the
that?
name before, but yeah,
It's a pretty cool campaign. He's got that cartoonish kind of style.
yeah. The face on can't see my pointer. The face actually kind of reminds me of Powdered Toast Man a little
Yes,
bit.
that's what it looks like to me as well. Because actually, the inspiration for the way Dillard draws the character, he kind of used Powder Toast Man as a model.
Oh,
For his-
okay, all right. I can
for
see
this.
that.
But
I can,
but the original Eric Hodson was his style.
yeah, yeah. Now, this is the cover that he did for it. Was the original drawing that he did, was it similar to this?
It was exact same pose as that, except it didn't have anything else in it except for the girl on her knees. I think and that's it.
Okay.
And then later on, I'd made him make it into a beach scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted him to add Sebastian back there. See how they have the crab with the
Yeah.
knife. And then he somehow fit the little mermaid right there.
Yep, right in there. And then this is him right here, right? With his dread dinosaur.
Yeah, with his dreaded dinosaur action figure and cocaine shark behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's in there.
Yep. That's fucking hilarious, man. I mean, that is a very, very funny cover. You know, the little inside jokes everywhere. Milkshakes. Yep. Pencil sharpener. You know, shavings down here. I mean, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny.
I like how he's like a small pencil. He's not like he's like down to the nib. Almost,
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, when you're working with a pencil, and you got a good rhythm with it, you just keep working with it up until you can't hold it anymore. I've used pencils until they were this big. Get the most out of it. Art supplies can be expensive, so you might as well use them until they're done. And get the Corey Barton cover here. I mean, that is a beefy boy. For a pencil, he's a thick boy.
We got Nancy Moon from Mythicals on the left. Yep, right there.
Nice.
And my cat Spock on the bottom right.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, he passed away a few years ago, but I wanted the scene had cats in it, so I thought I'd put him in there.
Yeah.
And Good Stuff actually has a small cameo on that drafting table. It says the 6th floor. Do you remember the 6th floor?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So
That's
so this
cool.
artist lives in like a dumpy apartment, and he's living paycheck to paycheck, eating cat food, and I kind of imagined him in this this shitty apartment.
Right.
And then he's trying to get back and he did this ritual, and then this hulking pencil comes to life, and it's just a funny origin story, I thought.
Yeah. Powdered Toast Man. Fucking love Ren and Stimpy back in the day, man. Awesome. Powdered Toast Man was fucking hilarious. Yeah, that face definitely reminds me of Powdered Toast Man, for
Very
sure.
Similar. So I saw that, I knew where he got the the idea from, or the inspiration.
Right on.
But yeah, this came out of the blue, as just a joke, just sketching in a notebook.
Right.
One day, and that was it. And
hey,
I'm
sometimes
glad
that's how stories get created, man.
And to get Dillard involved in this project was amazing. You know what I mean? And he understands the humor and his style fits it perfectly. We're looking
Oh,
for
for
that
sure.
Ren and Stimpy type look. You
Yeah.
can see it. You can see it right there in the teeth in that close-up shot.
Oh yeah.
How the teeth aren't like matched up and some of them are cracked and everything. Kind of like when they showed on Ren and Stimpy when they get really close.
Oh yeah. The
When they're
fucking the gross out shots.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So that was inspired by that, I'm sure.
Nice. Yeah, there was some truly fucked up shit in Ren and Stimpy back in the day. You know, I always found it funny that that shit ran on Nickelodeon.
But originally he was colored with like the green metal. You remember how the green metal underneath the racers? I forgot
Oh
what
yeah.
brand has that. And I decided to go with just the silver instead.
Hmm.
And originally I think Corey made him really bright yellow. And yellow's not my favorite color, so we went to more like a bronze orangey color.
Right. Well, I mean, number two pencils really are. They're kind of more of this this orange color now
Yeah.
than the bright yellow. But
But
yeah.
yeah. But Dillard was one of the first persons to actually color them. He took one of his pages and just colored one of the panels for fun. And then
Right.
I liked it so much, and he made his eyes green. And I liked it so much that I told Corey to change his from the yellow to the orange, and that to make his eyes green, so the rest of the
Nice.
comic book was matches. And how this came out pretty cool. It's a
Yeah.
happy accident.
It seems seems to be the story for this story, as it were. You know, a bunch of happy accidents coming together to make a fun satire comic book. You know, with
Yep.
lots of nods to the scene and inside jokes and stuff. So yeah, I think it'll be fun for everybody that picks it up. You know, especially if you've been if you've been hanging out in the scene for a while and paying attention and you remember the history.
Uh-huh.
I think people get a kick out of it. You know, it'll be a nice humorous romp, is what it seems like. And so so far you've got this 12-page story. You said it's an origin story. Do you have more stories already planned out? I know that you said if this does well, you'll do more. But do you already have those? Like, do you have an idea of how many more stories you'd like to do with this character?
Not really. I mean, I just if it does well, this one we can talk. Me and Ojo can have a talk and see where we can go with this. But yeah,
Right.
it would be great, to do at least another a full issue,
Right.
and even like a small miniseries would be cool, like 3 issues, and have a small story arc. But even the 12-page story has an ending. It's a funny ending.
Yeah.
You're gonna like it. Just everything about the book is fun, and that's what I wanted mainly is to get people laughing. Hojo was killing me on some of these jokes, so that's why I cut out a lot of the panels and put them on the campaign. They're not like the full page. I'm not hiding
Right.
artwork or anything on purpose. I'm trying to save the jokes, so I didn't
Right.
want to reveal too much. So sometimes you'll see the panels are just cut out because I didn't want to show you other parts of the story that'll ruin the surprise when you're reading it. But I wanted to show enough of the artwork to show you that the art looks good and the colors, and
Yeah.
give you enough to want to buy it. It's something you definitely want to check out if you're part of this community. You're gonna laugh and you're gonna have fun again, and it's affordable too. If you only got a few dollars, you can get the digital for $8. And I also have international options this time on the Smokes campaign. I just had just Canada
Mm-hmm.
and US shipping, but this time, if you're in Australia or UK or Italy, Germany, I even got a guy from Finland that backed. That was cool.
Nice. Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
and, I didn't expect that. I didn't even have that as an option. He asked if I offered shipping to Finland. I said no, but I'll make a tier for you, and I made a secret tier for him so he can back it. I'm not trying to prevent
Awesome.
anybody from backing. I just added all the countries that most people back from.
Sure.
I've asked input from other creators, like who backs from what countries. Are you getting backers from this country and such? Instead of putting worldwide or whatever, I decided to
Yeah.
just do like a handful of countries this time and try it out. And I got very affordable prices for international shipping. It's between $15 and $18, depending on which
Oh
tier you
wow.
get.
Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. International shipping can be quite unruly. Let's just say sometimes.
Yeah, I'm using a pirate ship, and they have a
Pirate
program
ship is
for
great,
international,
man. Yeah,
and it's pretty affordable. I just sent one a Smokes comic to the UK, and it cost me like 17 bucks. So I take a little bit of a hit, but
right.
it offsets itself because some people live closer to me, and it might be a dollar or two cheaper to mail it off. So you save a couple dollars here, and then you'll pay for it over there. So it
Right.
all equals, it all evens out.
Yeah, it all balances out, and that it also gives the opportunity for our friends that are overseas. It gives them an opportunity to pick up a book. You know, oftentimes they're kind of relegated to having to get just the digital tiers because shipping is so atrocious. So it's taken into account that maybe they want a physical book, which is cool. I know I like physical books. I enjoy digital, like for going on vacation or being able to take an entire storyline with me or like an entire
Yeah,
collection. But when I'm at home, man, give me a physical book in my hand. I like the feel of the paper. I like the feeling of the book in my hand. Even like the smell of print. Especially with older books that are on newsprint, man, I love the smell of old comics. But yeah, physical books, man, I like the physical books a lot. Feline says it needs a blue mohawk. Blue mohawks are cool. I am a big fan of the blue mohawks. I have to agree. But that's awesome, man. So just with each campaign, you're learning something new, kind of fine tuning and honing the campaigns. It seems.
yeah. I'm all right at graphic design. I have a degree from 1999, so a
Mm-hmm.
while back, and I'm pretty decent at Photoshop. Not too great at Adobe Illustrator. I haven't touched it in years,
Mm,
but I mainly like Photoshop. So I've been helping out, like cleaning up the pages, like cleaning up any other line. Anybody went outside of the lines or whatever, go in there and cleaning up the borders and stuff like that, making sure
right.
everything's clean and crisp. And that's working with the colorist on the colors, giving him all kinds of references and input on that, and just making sure it's coming out, really good. And if it's not right, we're gonna fix it. I
Yeah.
already found a couple more problems today, small little things someone won't even notice, but I like to get in there and make sure I do a really good job, and I want it all polished up really nice, and I want to get this to you guys in the summer. But I have a baby coming, so I want to give myself extra time in case. 'Cause I don't want people being
For
mad at me. Oh,
sure.
Belmont didn't deliver. You know what I mean?
Right.
My last campaign was on time. My last two campaigns is on time. I did a mini figure for
Yeah.
Smokes, and
Yep.
I delivered that on time. And in Smokes, every person got theirs on time except for a couple people who ordered the signed comics from Mike Barron and stuff. I was about 2 weeks late on that. But I
Right.
mean,
Well, I mean, it takes
that's
time
no
to send
time.
stuff out, get it sent back, and then send it
Yeah,
to the recipients. So yeah, it's understandable.
and that was only because there was problems with the printing because they couldn't get any ink. There was ink shortages and there was paper
Holy crap.
shortages up against me. Otherwise, I would have actually had the campaign out early. So now,
Yeah.
now I'm ready for all that. Give myself lots of time, and I think it's a good time to get a comic book is in the summer.
Agreed.
So that's why I want it to be released. But early summer would be better. So that's my goal is to
Right.
try to get it there. But I gave myself extra time till the end of summer, September. But
Just to
yeah,
make sure. Yeah, you want to
yeah,
give yourself wiggle room. Absolutely. Let's see. Woodrow says he just ate 0.29 ounces of Red Dragon cheese. He is happy. Yeah, it is. That is some delicious cheese. They don't call it Red Dragon anymore, though, which I think is sad because it's
what?
yeah, the Red Dragon cheese, man. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like
I
this
don't
this
even know what that
mustard.
is.
It's a delicious cheese that has like whole like mustard kernels in it, and it's got mustard flavor throughout. Oh, it's so damn
Really?
good. Oh yeah,
Sounds good.
especially if you like mustard. It's making my mouth water just thinking
Like what
about it.
kind of mustard you talking about? Like classic yellow or like the
Like good
spicy
German spicy brown
golden
mustard.
mustard?
Yeah,
Like golden brown.
with the whole like stone ground mustard, but with
Oh
like
yeah,
the whole
that stuff's
mustard
good.
kernels. Mustard ale cheese. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Mustard ale cheese. Yeah, you definitely want to check it out. Let's see. What's up, K-pop? Thanks for coming to
Hey
hang out with
pop.
us. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I'm going to be on her show on December 1st. I think it's a Sunday. So we'll
Nice.
be talking
Heck
about
yeah.
pencils down, magical pencils.
Hey, gotta love them magical pencils, especially when they get this this look on their face and go nuts, wreaking havoc. How much trouble can a magical pencil get into? Well, going to have to buy this book to find out. And Feline has dropped the link right there for you to go get this book.
And that
well,
was
this
the
is cool.
panel. That was the panel that Dillard colored. It was the only one that he colored. Then I used that example, that reference, to give to everybody else for the coloring for the rest of the book. So
Nice.
that was another happy accident. Wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that. I thought he was going to color the book because I was like, oh my god, he's coloring it too. Like, no, I was just messing around. I'm not going to color this thing. I'm like, oh.
Well,
But
damn! Now I got to find somebody to color this thing based on what you just did because I like it.
yeah, so that's why I told Corey to change it from a yellow to like the orangey color, bronze.
Yeah, that's fucking rad, man. Well, this looks like a fun book, and I think people that that back it and pick it up, they're going to enjoy it. Especially now that you got a special, Sven Stoffel's cover, and obviously I dig the Corey Barton cover because Corey's my dude, and I love his work. And Eric killed it on the main cover, and I can't wait to see Dillard's cover. Honestly, tell him to quit slacking and get that cover done so I can see it.
I'm gonna have him start. I just didn't have him start working on it because I wasn't I didn't have a lot of backers at first. It just started gaining momentum, and I didn't want to get pay for all this artwork and then it not happen. So
Right.
I've been really careful. But now that I have 6 pages completed, I'm gonna start lettering probably next week too. So I'm gonna
Nice.
start doing that. I want to get this moving. Like I said, I got the baby on the way, so I'm up against the clock, and I'd rather
Right.
get it done now while I have a lot of free time than
Right.
it's going to be a handful, especially with a newborn and it's
Oh,
crying.
yeah. All that free time is going to evaporate.
Yeah, that's why I want to get it done, but I don't want it rushed. That's the
Yep.
one thing.
Absolutely. No, definitely do not rush. K-Pop says, bring your tips, freshly sharpened. And Feline says, why use just the tip when you got the whole pencil? Which makes a good point. Always use the whole pencil. All right, well, we've been going for about an hour now. I think this is going to be a fun book for everybody involved. So anything else you want to say about Pencils Down before we wrap this one up? Hey, she says.
Back it.
Back it. Do it now. Get yourself Pencils Down.
Yeah, we're so
Don't
close.
wait.
We are under $500 away from funding. So we're right there at 90%.
Mm-hmm. And you won't have to wait long to get this book. He's giving himself some leeway, but you'll be getting it. You'll be getting it shortly after it's done. So jump in on this while you can.
Yep, I've fulfilled all my campaigns. I've been on Kickstarter, Fund My Comic, Indiegogo multiple times, and everybody's got their books. No one's got a bent book. They all come bag and boarded. I even write everybody a little note telling them thanks. I like. I actually get into the fulfillment. I thought that was going to be the thing I dreaded the most.
Right.
Because I didn't really know much about shipping or anything before this. Other than going to the post office and bringing it and having them do the work.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoyed it, and it was fun to do. It takes time, to put all the packages together, but in the end, everybody's happy. They get their comics, and hopefully on time. That's my that's my job right now, to get it either on time or before the end of summer. Right into your guys' hands, and then you're gonna have a great comic for the summer. That's what I remember most about collecting comics when I was a kid, is walking to the comic book shop in the summer.
Oh yeah,
and checking out the new books.
Lazy summer days spent reading comics. Heck yeah, man. It's those are awesome days. I appreciate winter nights being able to read comics as well, but there's something magical about sitting out in the summer breeze and enjoying some comic books. No bent covers and no bent pencils either.
Nope.
Yep, got to watch out for that. But
Yeah, and if you're gonna back soon, because I think I only have a couple pencils left, and anybody who backs physically will get one up to the first 100.
let's see.
I
Where
might have a
was
couple
that?
extras, so I don't know if maybe 102 people might get one, but I don't have that many extra.
So if you want one of these special laser engraved pencils down pencils, hit that link and go back the book now while they're still available. All right, man. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thanks for being here, Justin. Chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. And, remember, where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Remember.
Shop smart, shop S-Mart.